Kid Hockey here. Today we're going to be talking about the top 5 undrafted players in NHL history. There are a surprising number of undrafted players with loads of skill, and all the players on today's list are Hall of Famers. Today's video excludes defectors, but if you want to see a top 5 or top 10 defectors list, please tell me and leave a like. Anyways, before we get into today's video, make sure you subscribe and turn on notifications so that you don't miss a video. And now, let's get into today's video. The 5th best undrafted player in NHL history is Martin St. Louis. St. Louis was seen as too small, and for that reason, he went undrafted. Then, in 1998, St. Louis was signed by Calgary, but in the 2 seasons he was a Calgary Flame, he only played in small parts of the season. Once his contract was up with the Flames, he signed with Tampa, and he played well for the first 2 seasons with Tampa, but not anything special. Then, in the 2002-03 season, he broke out and had 33 goals and 37 assists for 70 points in 82 games. From this point onward, he played like a superstar. His career high in points was 102, and his career high in goals was 43, and he was a 30-plus goal scorer 6 times in his career. His career high in assists was 68, and he played in 1,134 games in his whole career, and in that time, he had 391 goals and 642 assists for 1,033 points. In his lengthy career, he took home quite a bit of hard work. He won 2 Art Ross trophies, 1 NHL Plus Minus award, 1 Hart Trophy, 1 Ted Lindsay Award, 1 Olympic Gold, and 3 Lady Byng Awards. And last but not least, he won a Stanley Cup in the 2003-04 season with Tampa. In 2018, he was inducted into the Hockey Hall of Fame. The 4th best undrafted player in NHL history is Dino Ciccarelli. Ciccarelli was small, standing at 5'10", but he played a 200-foot game, so saying he was too small to make an impact definitely wasn't true in his case. In 1979, the Minnesota North Stars signed Ciccarelli. He spent his first season with the North Stars affiliate team, then halfway through his second season, he broke into the NHL. He had almost a point per game in the 32 games that he played, and in that small stint, he put up 30 points. So he was an immediate star as soon as he broke into the league. The next season, he put up 106 points in 76 games. So, unlike St. Louis, he didn't take long to solidify himself as a star. In 1,232 games, Ciccarelli scored 608 goals and 592 assists for 1,200 points. Ciccarelli's career high in points was in his second season where he put up 106 points. His career high in goals was 55, and he scored 30 or more goals 11 times in his career. And he scored 50-plus goals twice. His career high in assists was 56. In his whole career, he never won a single NHL award, and he never managed to win a cup. But he does hold 3 NHL records, and he was a 4-time All-Star. In 2011, he was inducted into the Hockey Hall of Fame. The 3rd best undrafted player in NHL history was Ed Belfour. In 1987, Belfour was signed by the Chicago Blackhawks, and he spent his first season on the Blackhawks affiliate. And in his second season, he broke into the league after spending some time with the affiliate team. He played 23 games in his first stint with the Hawks, but since he played under 25 games, he still counted as a rookie. In the 1989-90 season, he didn't play, and in the 1990-91 season, he broke out and played 74 games. He had 43 wins and 26 losses. He put up a .910 save percentage and a 2.47 goals against average. And he still counted as a rookie, so he won the Calder Trophy, the Vezina Trophy, and the William M. Jennings Award, all in the same season. In his career, he played 963 games, and he had 484 wins, 320 losses, and 125 overtime losses. In his career, he had a .906 save percentage and a .250 goals against average. And he had a very successful career, and he won quite a few awards. He won 2 Vezina Trophies, 4 Jennings Trophies, the Calder Trophy, and he won a Stanley Cup in the 1998-99 season with Dallas. He won an Olympic gold medal in 2002 with Canada, and in 2011, he was inducted into the Hockey Hall of Fame. The 2nd best undrafted player in NHL history was Adam Oates. Oates is seen as one of the greatest playmakers of all time, and it's very surprising to see that he went undrafted. In 1985, he signed with the Detroit Red Wings, and he made the league in his first year on the contract. But he did spend some time with the affiliate team that year. In his first season, he put up 20 points in 38 games. The next season, he put up okay numbers scoring 47 points in 76 games. The next season, he improved a little bit more and scored 54 points in just 63 games. And the next season, he finally reached stardom and he scored 78 points in just 69 games. In his career, he played 1,337 games and he scored 341 goals and 1,079 assists for 1,420 points. His career high in points was 142, and his career high in goals was 45. His career high in assists was 97, and he had 70 or more assists 4 times throughout his career. In his spectacular career, he never won an NHL award, a Stanley Cup, or an Olympic gold medal. But he was put on the top 100 players of all time list in 2017 for the centennial anniversary of the NHL, and he was inducted into the Hockey Hall of Fame in 2012. The best undrafted player in NHL history is Wayne Gretzky. The reason why Gretzky went undrafted was because when the Oilers merged into the NHL, he was signed to a personal services contract, and this allowed the Oilers to retain his rights. So Gretzky was never entered into the draft. Gretzky, unlike a couple other players on this list, was an immediate superstar, and we all know how good he was throughout his career. He is considered the greatest NHL player in history. In Gretzky's rookie season, he scored 51 goals and 86 assists for 137 points. His career high in points was 215, which is an NHL record. And his career high in goals was 92, and he scored 50 or more goals 9 times throughout his career. And he holds the record for the least amount of games played to score 50 goals. It took him 39 games to score 50. His career high in assists was 163. He scored 100 or more assists 11 times throughout his career. In his spectacular career, he took home loads of hardware, and he won the Art Ross Trophy 10 times. He won the Ted Lindsay 5 times, the Lester Patrick once, the Hart Trophy 9 times. He won the Conn Smythe 2 times. He won the Lady Byng 5 times, and the Stanley Cup 4 times consecutively. He won an Olympic gold medal in 2002, and he was put on the top 100 players ever list in 2017 for the centennial anniversary of the NHL, just like a couple other players on this list. And he was inducted into the Hockey Hall of Fame in 1999, the same year he retired. Anyways, thank you guys for watching. I hope you enjoyed today's video. If you did, make sure you like, subscribe, and turn on post notifications. Until next time, bye.